Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to What's the Odds with Steve Renazizi. I thank you for joining us again. I have to hit the pause button on this. On the theme song, we are joined the Wednesday. What is today? The 3rd, February 2nd? 5th? 6th, yes, because the 3rd was the Super Bowl. It is the first podcast since the Super Bowl. We're going to go over the podcast results from our prop bets from last week. Brenton is here. We're going to talk about The Bachelor and how upset I am about I didn't realize that there were episodes where they don't kick people off.
Yeah, we just want it to be over.
So,
and they're going to drag it out.
We're going to talk about the Grammys and what we think is going to happen this weekend because I'm an old fuck and I don't understand music. You're pretty young. And then Emma's like a child here. So we got generations covered. So we should be able to, pick a couple winners as far as the Grammys are concerned.
Sure hope so.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I think we'll start with the Super Bowl. As far as the results, I mean, you came in and you said that you thought it was a great game. And
I didn't say great game. It just wasn't as bad as everyone said it was. It was a defensive struggle. It was a chess match, and it's not what people want in a Super Bowl. So everyone was hating on it, but it's like it was a good game. Yeah,
the pageantry and everything beforehand was interesting. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a little underplayed, downplayed this year. Look, as far as the game is concerned, overall, it was a good defensive battle. I did not see it coming out of. Look, controlling the line of scrimmage was one thing, but the domination that the Patriots put up there, and make on both ends of the line of scrimmage. Now, Bill Belichick's a defensive genius, but it just seems when he really has the big situations, it becomes a thing where he takes these players who people don't necessarily know. I can name 2 guys on the Patriots defense, and he just turns these guys into superstars. I didn't hear Aaron Donald's name once.
No.
Not once.
And I think McVay probably just he overthought, he overanalyzed, tried to outsmart Belichick, and he turned his team that's a play action pass team into we're just going to have Goff drop back.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And it's like even if Gurley's hurt, even if he can't, I mean, they gave him the ball a few times and he did something with it.
Yeah. Gurley.
So even if he's hurt, you still just put him in as a decoy and you do your play action and run your offense.
Gurley did not. I mean, he looked like the Todd Gurley of the playoffs, which has been not great. Jared Goff looked. I was really like, oh man, I thought he was going to take it. He looked like Blake Bortles in the playoffs last year. I think it was 1 for 10 downfield. I mean, that's where these guys live, and he just looked overmatched, and it was sort of like, oh man. And you think at some point maybe there'll be a special teams play or something that'll turn around, and it never happened. It looked like cardiac arrest from the very beginning. Mm-hmm. The moment was too big for them. As soon as they got out there, they didn't. Timing and. I'm trying to think of mistakes. Tom Brady threw the first interception, which I was surprised about. That was a pick that I thought Goff was going to throw, that little tip pick.
Did Goff end up with a pick?
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
I mean,
but he also didn't throw the ball that much.
Yeah, and ticky-tack plays down the field here and there. That's not what they did. They had, it was not a lot of yards after catch. I felt like his timing with his receivers was off the entire game. And just the moment was too big for him overall. The moment seemed like he was a little bit of a deer in headlights. Mm-hmm. And, that's not to say that they won't do that again and get back there and, make a different sort of game plan. But he got out-coached, McVay. He got out-coached. He got outsmarted. And he's not an arrogant guy. He's completely said it after the game. There was not a piece of that game plan that he said, oh, well, I know what I'm going to do now. It was just trying to figure things out on the fly. And he did it during the regular season, but
I just think he abandoned ship of what their offense was the entire year. He probably thought, I can outsmart Belichick and I can do something new and throw something new at him, and it just fell flat.
Yeah.
And they didn't go back. They didn't make the adjustments.
What did you think as far as pregame and stuff? We didn't bet on anything pregame, right? There was no pregame stuff that we did.
Just did Jim Nantz say hello, friends?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
I can't find it anywhere online. If anyone knows, let us know.
Yeah, did Jim Nantz say hello, friends? I don't know. I remember, like, what time does the actual the telecast started at 3:30, so that would have to be the first thing he said at 3:30.
Yeah.
You know why I don't know? I'll tell you why I don't know, Brenton. I'll tell you because
You weren't paying attention.
no, I was not paying attention. I was just entering the doors of the next vortex of hell. And here's why. I went to a Super Bowl party. I'm not going to say where or whose. It could have even been mine. Let's just say that, okay? But there was a person that came, a guest, who was it's the worst guest you could possibly have at a Super Bowl party. If I could have built a hell as far as a Super Bowl is concerned, it's really, think about this. It's really hard to mess up a Super Bowl party. Mm-hmm. All you have to do is sit there, you watch television, you talk to people to the left and the right. There's commercials on, you kind of eat, you drink. It's very easy. It's not a dinner party where someone's got to keep the ball floating around. And the entertainment is there. Right there for you. Nothing to do. Just sit there, okay? Just be quiet. This guy walks in, or person, sorry, immediately with a bottle of Jim Beam, cracks it open, and starts pouring shots, okay? Now, I'm saying to myself, all right, maybe he's trying to loosen up a little bit. Maybe he's just trying to, become comfortable. Doesn't know a lot of people here, fine. But before you know it, this guy is spouting out facts that are not true about football, right? Bets that he wants to make. Talks about, he kept asking, is this where they play the SEC championship? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And now it's becoming a thing where groups of people are talking, and I'm stuck with this guy. And he is on me, bro. On me.
Did you know him ahead of time?
Night. No. Met him once. Very briefly. Wanted to talk comedy. I want to watch the fucking Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. The Super Bowl. Even the commercials are interesting. Some of them weren't. But even I want to watch and kind of see.
Most of them weren't. But yeah, if you miss it, you miss it.
Yeah, and you're also, you're having your moments where you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to go talk to this guy, or I'm going to go over here and get a beer, or I'm going to do this. This guy followed me around the house to the point where, and now I'm seeing him go, maybe it's me, Brent. Maybe I'm tired from the week. I didn't have much to sleep, how many hours of sleep on me from the plane coming back from Park City. So I'm going, maybe it's me. But I'm seeing now some of the nicest people I know, imagine I did the podcast with you like this. He's talking to them, and they're watching the game over here and giving side yep. These are nice. These are not comics. These are nice people, regular people that go, oh, okay, there's another human being engaging with me. I have to engage back. No, these people are like, I can't do it anymore. This guy's fucking horrible. Mm-hmm. And then he proceeds to we did one of those box things, the square things, right?
Yeah.
We fills it out, right? This is $1 a box. We're just doing this on the fly there. Can I Venmo you? Can I Venmo you the money? I go, this motherfucker. I go, give. Yeah. Puts his names in the boxes and then doesn't have the cash to actually give into a child can win this thing. A fucking child. What if a kid wins? You're going to Venmo a fucking kid $20? Just non-stop. And then, what? He's one of those people in the middle of the Super Bowl, you find out, he's a Patriots fan. Jumping on the bandwagon, sloppy drunk, had a vape pen at one point and lost it and starts to ask me where the vape pen is. I go, dude, you got to handle your own drugs. I handled my drugs. You handle your fucking drugs. Where's the vape? I go, don't talk to me about it. You look for it yourself.
You just described every Boston fan ever.
Wasn't even from Boston, I don't think. He just in the middle starts rooting for fucking the Patriots.
The guy's a winner. He likes winners.
Like a total, just bandwagon talking shit to my 6-year-old. My 6-year-old's rooting for the Rams. Got a Ram jersey on. That if they don't make this third down, They're probably going to lose the game, which, by the way, was wrong. No knowledge of the game. Every time basic calls where like, oh, everyone goes, oh, that could have been an interception. No, it couldn't. Shut the fuck up.
You should have watched 2 weeks ago with him when Tony Romo was making all the calls. Nope, not going to do that. He would have called the opposite of everything he said.
And argued.
Yeah.
Going into the next play, he would argue the call of an innocuous play. Like, I saw a holding there. They should go back and look at that holding. It's 3 fucking plays later, you piece of shit. It's 3 plays later of the end of the fucking football season. Shut your mouth. Don't talk. Just understand. Have some self-awareness.
So
have a moment where you say to yourself, Am I wanted in this situation? Am I adding to the ambiance of this room?
It's a great ad for Jim Beam for people who have social
anxiety. It wasn't
anxiety.
a Jim Beam's fault, by the way. It had nothing to do with the Jim Beam. The other people that took the shots, see, I didn't have any Jim Beam. Not because I didn't want to be like welcoming, but because it was like, I just come off of a bender, like a 5-day bender, and I was like, I'm going to drink beer today and enjoy the Super Bowl. Other people did shots. They acted like normal human beings. Normal people. People that just can watch the Super Bowl. Making it the halftime show uncomfortable. Whoa!
I mean, Adam Levine made the halftime show uncomfortable.
True.
Let's be honest.
I was turned on, bro.
But my question is, when can we get this guy on the show?
Dude, I told
I
my
guarantee
wife.
you
I said,
he watches The Bachelor.
I told my wife. I said, next time you ever complain to me about one of my animal comic
was this
friends,
her friend?
Allegedly.
Was this her?
Allegedly, I'm at a party. Allegedly, I'm not at my house. Allegedly, we didn't have a taco truck because for some reason in my codependent, guilty Irish Catholic mind, say to myself, I made a connection with this guy enough that this is going to be the first time he's going to go, you know what? I'm going to listen to something this guy does, and he's watching right now. And if you are, you know exactly who the fuck I am. And if you do, look at yourself and go, dude, replay that fucking night in your head and say to yourself, was I a good person? You've been to Super Bowl parties before, dude. You're about 45 to 50 years old. You've probably been to 40 of them. And you know no one has ever acted like you did. Nobody. Talking shit to a 6-year-old at the end of a game. At the end of a game, I told my wife, I said, if you ever bring someone to the house like that again, the next party I will bring a donkey. I'm going to bring a donkey into your friend's house. A living donkey. And if it shits on the floor, well, guess what? That's what donkeys do. Because that's all she kept saying to me. Like, hey, I understand. It's not that bad. You know, people, I go, it's not. It was that bad. I mean, the Super Bowl, dude. The Super Bowl. It is so easy. It is so easy to say to yourself, how can, just make this work, dude. Sit on the couch. If you're, it's not hard.
If Tracy doesn't think it's that bad, does she love Christmas?
She loves Christmas.
Invite the guy over for Christmas.
Halloween, dude. That's her favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a pretty, that's not everyone's favorite.
That's your once a year.
And I can fuck it up, and I will. And I'm not saying, look, Super Bowl to me is not her Halloween. She loves Halloween beyond anything. I really like the Super Bowl. It's the last football game of the year. Mm-hmm. But it's more of the thing where it's like, you went out of, you almost like, he didn't go out of his way. It's a natural thing for him to be this fucking bad, but you've got to know when it's got to go off. You have to know your environment. You got to be aware of yourself. And people like that I'm like, fuck you, bro. And I don't blame his wife, even though I think that if it was me and I was like, I go, look.
Oh, this guy was married?
Allegedly.
He sounds like
allegedly.
He sounds like every
Again,
divorced dad that's just by himself trying to reacclimate.
He soon will be. Hopefully he will be soon. Hopefully he will be soon, bro. Because honestly, I said it's just like an experiment, a social experiment. If you just witness this, because she sat there, she was watching. At one point, it's the end of the game, dude. The fourth quarter, everyone's watching. The looky-loos, the people, the kids, everyone's watching. Kind of watching like to see what's going on. And this guy is talking through everything. Never verbal diarrhea. Verbal diarrhea. All night. the moments where you're like, nobody talks. Nobody should say anything. Everyone knows what's happening right now. Something big's about to happen. Zero self-awareness.
He's a Patriots fan, baby. He's in the game. He's been a fan since the second quarter.
I sat there.
Go Pats.
It was Brenton. I don't know how to. Beyond being able to just say to him like, "Hey, man, I never really got it like with him, but I got short with him at the end. Like my answers, like I never got rude, but the answers towards the end were just sort of like, "Hey, you gotta, yup, no, stop." I think that's right. Like almost like when my kids act up, where you're like, "Hey, daddy's mad."
You have a whole soundboard of "shut up." You abuse it on this show to me, your friend, and you didn't use it once on this man. It's like you forgot.
Loser.
You forgot.
Sorry, that was loud.
That was loud.
That was really loud. Where's all the good ones? This guy. Ready? This is this guy.
I had a wonderful Super Bowl, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. It was great.
Is that why you were experienced and you thought the game was good? I mean,
the game was good if you weren't expecting 50 points. I was expecting a high-scoring game.
It was more of like...
I took the over.
Every time I looked in...
everybody took the over.
Every time I looked in on it, it almost seemed like a vortex where I was like, it's not moving forward because the score was always sort of the same.
It was a punter's paradise.
Yeah, and so...
And the record for longest punt in the Super Bowl was broken.
Really?
65
Oh,
yards.
that one that rolled. Rolled, yeah. You know who probably told me that? The other guy. Shut up! Question.
Yes.
What was your beef? Because Brenton comes in, he's like, well, we didn't get the national anthem thing. And I was like,
so the bullshit with the Gladys Knight, we both took the over because we thought the time was way too low and everyone milks the national anthem.
Minute 46 was the thing, right?
I believe it was 1 minute and 45 seconds, according to CBS. So we both took the over because we played last year's. We timed it out. We figured, okay, she's going to milk this and that. Apparently, she said brave and stopped and then said home of the brave and dragged that out for like 20 seconds. So we thought we had won, but according to Vegas, because she said brave first and then stopped, that was officially the end of the song.
Well, that's a bunch of horseshit.
That's the under wins.
So they're not going to pay the over people?
They're not paying the over people.
Wow. I didn't know that. I thought they were just going to like scrap the bet.
No.
To me, it's
the song ends when she says brave and stops saying brave. Because she said brave and stopped, it doesn't matter that she then says brave and goes brave. It doesn't matter.
Bullshit, man.
Doesn't matter.
They need to be
They
more.
say that's the end of the song.
They need to be more specific because the national anthem. Well, what if I got up and put my hat on after the first brave, and then people would be upset about that. The song ends when the song ends. The music ends when you stop singing.
No. Lyrically.
The song ends.
So they're going off.
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
lyrics.
Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight, whoever that was. Oh,
Gladys Knight.
Whoopsie. Whoops. R.I.P. Aretha. R.I.P. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. R.I.P. Gladys Knight. I thought it was a good job. I thought about it. I was like, is she going to get on the knee?
She didn't get on a knee. She didn't raise a fist.
Raise a fist. Those are ridiculous. When you look back at the Super Bowl now and you saw beautiful Gladys Knight up there in that white dress singing the national anthem, at any point you're like, oh, this bitch is going to get on a knee? I was like, oh, that was a dumb bet.
We split the coin toss. You took the Pats, but you called tails. I took the Rams and called heads.
I know. I was pissed off about that. See, by the way, I did post when I said I thought we won the Gladys Knight.
No, I thought so too. I texted
bullshit.
you. I was excited. I counted 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
Vegas has got to get their shit together, and because you can't start ripping people off like that. You got to make sure you word these bets so that you will understand when the fucking thing ends. Mm-hmm. Gladys should know that better than that too.
But I was right on Brady throwing the first pick.
Yeah.
Who had the first? So the Patriots had the first possession.
Yep.
So
They
you
got the
were. Oh, we were both wrong about that. We both took
Got
the
the
Rams. I
Rams,
took
'cause
run.
I
You
thought
took
that-
pass.
Yep.
Nobody had a fourth down play in their own territory, so that didn't happen.
No.
I don't remember if Tony Romo said Philly special. I was drinking, though, so I don't remember a lot of what he said.
Look, again, I don't know what was said during the broadcast. Most of it was
That
me
someone,
dodging.
if anyone knows, feel free to tweet
I
at
doubt
us.
that Philly special. They didn't run anything. Was there any offensive run? I mean, like,
There was no flea flicker or trick play, really. It was all pretty to the book.
Yeah, and there was nothing that really like mirrored last year's game at all. Like, so there was no real reason, I don't think, to say that.
The Patriots won, so they're most definitely going to the White House.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. So you took the under on the viewership.
Yes.
You were very correct. Lowest Super Bowl since 2008.
Now, do you think that was mostly because the game was a bore and people turned it off, or do you think it was because...
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. You have people that are boycotting the NFL. That's probably a small part. Not as much as people think, but that's a small part. You have people that are pissed off because they don't think the Rams should be there, and then you have people that are pissed off because they're sick of seeing the Patriots. And then it was a very low-scoring game. So all of those things factor in.
Yeah, and on top of that...
The commercials sucked.
The commercials did...
They haven't been
the ones I
good
locked in on
years. It's like everyone has these high expectations and they aren't what they were 10 years ago.
Yeah. The Bateman one I caught most of.
That one was pretty good.
Until fucking Jerkoff started adding his own lines as to where he thought that the next floor was going to be.
He was punching it up.
This guy's punching up a Super Bowl commercial that Jason Bateman's in, and I'm like, oh, this is snarky. And he's like, duh. I'm like, give me a fucking break, bro.
Well, the other problem, too, with the ads is they release everything ahead of time. Everything's on the internet.
I didn't see the Bateman one first.
Everything's on the internet. If you're on the internet.
So what? Why are they leaking them then?
They just put them out there. Like the Pepsi commercial with Steve Carell. That was a promoted tweet on Twitter the day before.
I heard about that one on the news
It's
the night
ridiculous.
before. Yeah, people want to get a jump on it if they think the commercial's better than everybody else's. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
What about the one with what's his
after.
name eating McDonald's or Burger King?
That was fucking weird. I still don't understand that.
Yeah. Was there a famous commercial where he did that before?
I have no idea. I mean, the plain burger that and the way the bag looked, that was way before I was even born, if there was one.
Yeah, it was like those with the bags. We used to eat Burger King a lot when we were kids. Burger King was like you got the Crown.
I do not see those bags. I've never.
Yeah, it was.
Mine
Those were
had
the old school
more
bags.
color.
But I guess I don't know if that was a commercial that was. I guess I don't know. It was pretty dumb. It didn't need to be like brought back.
Mm-hmm.
It was sort of like, all right, not interesting.
So we're both wrong on the first song for the halftime show.
What'd you think of the halftime show, Brenton Biddlecombe? And more specifically,
I tuned it out.
What do you mean tuned it out?
It was not good.
What?
It was not good.
He's blushing. What do you mean
I
it's not
don't
good?
like Maroon 5.
Why don't you like Maroon 5?
This is why I don't like Maroon 5, and this is why I'm pissed. I should have taken this song. So when they had their first big album, it became a huge success.
Yeah.
I remember this vividly. I was probably in like 6th grade, and my brother had gotten the CD, and he's blasting it at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday, and it wakes me up, and I come out to it. And that's why I don't like them. Is I have that burned in my head, is that band waking me up early on a Saturday. And it was the fucking song that they played first, and I should have went with that one.
Which one was it?
The When It Gets Cold Outside and You Got Nobody to Love. That was the song, and it fucking woke me up, and that's the only song I know of theirs because I hate it so much.
Oh, that's the one that starts up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he opened with, and I should have went with that one.
Because that would have been, that's... I thought, look, what are you going to do with these halftime shows? It's
Go back to
together.
a rock icon. Go back to a rock icon.
They're dying, dude.
There's still a few.
What rock
Guns
icon?
N' Roses are back. Bring them back.
Guns N' Roses? You would... First of all, what if they didn't show up? There's a lot of fucking issues with Guns N' Roses. I would like Guns N' Roses, but you're talking about Travis Scott. I didn't know who... I couldn't... I don't know which one was Travis Scott. I knew Big Boy, but Travis Scott, first of all, if you're going to be Travis Scott,
wear a
what was
name
he
tag?
saying?
You want him to wear a name tag?
No, what was he saying? Like,
well,
what?
that's the other thing. Having like a rapper on that's
What'd you-
every other word censored.
I don't know. It made no sense to me.
Yeah.
It made no sense. And look, my personal opinion, I'm an Adam Levine fan. I think he's sort of funny, in that way of like how there's like a glass ceiling for how funny someone that good looking can be. Mm-hmm. And he pretty much gets there.
He was great on SNL. That I Ran So Far Away song he did with Andy Samberg is amazing.
Yeah, but is it? How do I say this without? There's a difference between knowing you're sexy and acting sexy. And I think he used to know that he was sexy. And I think, I think he's just like being himself, and it was just sort of. I think he knows he's sexy now, and he played it up a lot.
Yeah,
it
was a little ridiculous, that tank top, and then throwing it off.
Yeah, it really was. And that was his
That's
move.
my Adam Levine dance.
Because I think first of all, the tank top was silk, and that rubbing against your nipples does feel good. And so if that was his warm up, I get why that was. Mm-hmm. But then the shirt coming off, my mom said, "Why does it say California? Is that in case he dies? They know where to send him back?" And I was like, "That's not, Mom. No."
That's a solid line.
Pretty good for an old lady. Emma, did you think Adam Levine was the right choice for the?
I'm not a huge Maroon 5 fan personally, so no, not really. And I think Travis Scott sounded like garbage.
Well, did you? How do you know? What did he say? How do you know what he said?
Well, I mean, I know the song. The produced version of the song that he sang and the version he did at the Super Bowl was not even comparable.
Was it Sicko? Was that the one he did?
It was Sicko Mode is the name of the song. But he sounded like trash. And he looked ill.
He looked like he wanted to be skinnier than Adam Levine. Like he saw what Adam Levine was wearing. He's like, well, I can machinist my way out of this thing too.
Yeah, I was like, you have money. Why don't you eat?
You know
they serve food down in Atlanta.
You know what? And it's cheap. It's the cheapest food in any stadium in the country.
Well, they also have a couple Chick-fil-A's in there that aren't open on Sundays.
Yeah, that's true. But it is the cheapest. You can get like a beer and a soda for under $5, or a hot dog and a soda for under $5. Yeah.
During a game?
During a game.
Interesting.
Their owner had this.
Arthur
Blank? You can pull it up. Whoever's in charge of it now, they ran the numbers and they were like, we make way more charging way less for stuff we pay almost nothing for because people buy 10 hot dogs instead of just one at $20.
Well, by the way, that's like when the magicians gave the secrets out. That's how the owners are like, hey, that's how we make money.
Yeah.
Feed
the people.
We buy 10 hot dogs for $1 and we sell them for $10 a piece to you.
But nobody buys 10 hot dogs. But if you charge $2 for a hot dog instead of $10 for a hot dog, you're going to buy way more.
You're going to buy way more hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they don't want to cut into their profit margin.
No. She ran the numbers. The lady that put this all together for them. And
really?
They make more money than anybody selling stuff for less.
Interesting. That's like the Kid Rock theory.
People buy more.
What's the over-under on how many animals were killed to make Big Boy's fur coat? Not since Joe Namath have I seen a man come out in such confidence in a fur coat. Explain that to me. Why do people pour shit on people walking the street in New York City, like buckets of blood and shit? But then Big Boy just goes out, fucking 38 chinchillas hanging on him, like dangling from his body. Oh my God.
They like his music.
Oh my God. God damn this fucking guy. Can I tell you what this fucking guy said? Ugh. Big Boy comes out. He goes, I don't like Big Boy. I don't like him at all. Right? And he comes out, and Big Boy's like, before he even says anything, he goes, oh, Big Boy. I don't like Big Boy. I'm not a fan of Big Boy. Comes out and does that first Outkast song. He goes, oh, shit, I love Outkast. I go, fuck this guy. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
It was so fucking annoying. I mean, at no point was I like, God, there's something about him that's redeemable. I could connect with him at no level. It was just the worst constantly. Mm-hmm. But Big Boy was fine. At least Big Boy didn't get bleeped.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty,
maybe have
overall.
all of Outkast next year.
Overall, just like, fine.
Or why don't they just put it on Twitter and go, hey, who would you guys like to see? Here's a list of 5 people, and take a poll.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they announced Maroon 5, and months ago, people were hating on it. Like, I don't want to see this shit.
Well, you never know. It's like, will they be joined by so-and-so or so-and-so?
Twitter, by the way, was so shitty to them. I feel bad. I'm not a fan, but I feel bad for them.
Were they really bad?
Oh,
I didn't look.
God, dude, look at the tweets that were coming out. They raked him, man.
Really?
Yeah.
With the performance or the fact that like what he got
Everything.
shirtless?
Everything.
Well, who gets away on Twitter? Like, was Lady Gaga like was she panned last year?
No.
Really?
Yeah, she was loved.
I don't know. Doesn't get it. Twitter's just like
You suck.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a toxic place, but he got it bad. There was like no positivity.
Yikes. I mean, look, he's doing the best he can. Jesus Christ.
But moving on, I thought a team would score every quarter. Way off
Every
on
quarter,
that.
yeah.
Way
God.
off. Way
once. Give me fucking once.
off. Does a team score 3 unanswered? You said yes. I said no. I thought it was going to be back and forth.
Didn't happen.
I took the over on 21.5 points in the first quarter. So you were correct on the under. In hindsight, it's silly.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look at it on paper going in. We thought it was going to be a high-scoring game.
I know.
We were both wrong about the first score. It was not Gurley, and it was not C.J. Anderson. Nobody did the dirty bird. There was not a 2-point conversion, so you were right on that. I was wrong. You took the under on the 56.5. So you were right on
Thank you.
that.
But then again, I took the Rams.
You took the Rams, and they did not cover.
I know.
And we were both wrong on the MVP, and the Gatorade color was...
What was it?
It was blue.
Fuck! I put everything down on the Gatorade color. And all the bets I lost during the game, I said, you know what?
I'm going to get the
If
Gatorade.
there's one goddamn thing I know,
It was blue.
it's going to be as
And
blue
you know
Gatorade.
what? You didn't think about this, and I didn't think about it after the fact, but I still had a 50-50 shot. The Patriots, why wouldn't they go with one of their team colors? It
Well,
was either
white's
gonna
also
be
their
re-
team color, too, but I
That's-
picked yellow.
That's true, but sometimes they go with that, like the Glacier. You know the Glacier Gatorade?
Yeah, that one that looks like a...
Yeah.
So
it was almost red. It was
like
almost
jism.
red, but it was that light blue.
Yeah. Yeah,
Probably
overall,
laced
though.
with something because they cheat.
Overall, though, like as soon as the game was over, I was like, I tried to make it as uncomfortable for those people to leave. Like, just like, you guys got to go. But I wanted my friends that I liked to still stay so we can talk about this guy.
By the way, how many double bogeys did Phil Mickelson have?
Didn't make the cut, so it didn't matter. Didn't make the cut on Sunday. I shit the bed in fantasy golf last week. I was very distracted by the booze, the booze, the pot, the mushrooms, the skiing, the shows, the laughter. Oh, by the way, injury report coming in straight from the slopes of Park City.
How's Ryan O'Neal?
Ryan O'Neal's broken wrist. Ari Shafir, broken wrist. Bert Kreischer, broken liver. Sean Patton, broken lungs. Sean's wind is not great. Mark Norman did great. Mark Norman butterflies down the mountain with a snowboard. Does that little, that little whatever that thing is, the little feather down the mountain, and then he did a box and smashed his head pretty good. So, but we really did have a really, really fun time. Thank you to everyone who came to the shows this past weekend in Salt Lake City for Ari Shafir's Storyteller Show. If you were in the crowd on Friday or Saturday, especially Saturday, Saturday was a really kind of great experience for me. So thank you to everyone who came out to the shows this past weekend. Would you do spots this past weekend?
Yeah, I had a really good spot Saturday. I had an early spot for the first time in a long time at the store.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was great.
Nice. What time?
7:45 on that 7:30
Bingo.
show. Yeah.
Fucking done with the
Money.
work by 8 a.m.
Money.
Love it. Well, because I lost that bet, I do have to perform something for you now.
We're going to do that right now?
Do you want to do it now, or do you want to do the Grammys now?
I
Which
think
one?
we should do it at the end.
Okay.
We got to save it, because how are we going to
Yes.
follow it?
That's true.
And you have to mentally prepare yourself,
I have to get into place, yeah.
because you have to cry.
I'm gonna
That
get
was
close.
the bet. He's going to do Sally Field's monologue from Steel Magnolia at the end of the show. That's not bad.
All right. We're getting there, guys. Turn this shit
let's
down.
let's do the
All right, so that we get the
Grammys.
First of all, no, before we get to the Grammys, I want to talk the goddamn Bachelor. So you explain to me why there are episodes where someone doesn't get eliminated, okay?
You're acting like I'm an expert. I'm watching this for the first time with you.
Don't rope me into a show that you don't understand a
I didn't
little
rope
bit
you
about.
into anything.
And I blame your girlfriend.
Yes,
That's
it
why
was
we're doing
her
this.
fault.
Explain to me then how you can have an elimination competitive dating show where nobody goes home.
But
Now-
somebody left.
Well, that's the problem. Here's the problem for me. My new way of watching the show is that I watch the first 15 minutes, I fall asleep for an hour, and I watch the last 10. So I don't know what happened in the middle.
You're missing all the drama. So she literally
at the end when I hear
she
like
got
I go back and listen to I go back and see if something really traumatic happened in the middle.
She got dressed up. He went on a one-on-one with
Who's
another
she?
girl.
Which one?
Elise. You know the redhead?
Let's pull her up.
The redhead that you liked. He went on that one-on-one in San Diego. Yeah. So she didn't go on the one-on-one date. It was
Why
some
not?
other girl. Some other girl got picked, so she didn't go on the one-on-one date and started having this meltdown. Puts on her best dress. All the girls are like, "Oh, that's her statement dress."
What?
She
Her
gets all
statement
dolled up.
dress?
Put on her statement dress. Left the house.
What statement was she made? Is it a statement of like I'm leaving? Like what what's
No, it was I'm trying to get you to say I have these feelings for you
Oh
and
my
I'm quitting the
God.
show. So she left. They're like wherever they were staying. They were in Thailand this week.
Uh-huh.
Left and went and found his room.
Oh boy.
And he answers and she sits him down and she's like, I can't do this. I have strong feelings for you, but I can't see you with all these other girls and I can't compete against other women. And so I'm going to go.
And she just bounced.
She bounced.
And was he like, all right.
But then immediately after she's on camera. Yeah, basically. It's like he was like,
Why'd you wake me up? You
Yeah,
could have
they-
just left me a note.
they did
You know I'm a
it
virgin,
was
right?
so fucking funny. They did this thing where they kept cutting to him and he's just doing this. And then he removes his hands. No tears. There's no emotion. He's
was
just like, all right, well, that's over.
ha bitches.
I still got all these
I'm
other
still
ones.
here. Oh
So-
my god.
So yeah, 5 seconds after they have her on camera and she's crying.
Well,
going,
what
I
chance?
think I just made a huge mistake, but now I have to leave and I hate myself.
Yeah.
So she
He
left.
took her on the date. Remember the private date down in San Diego with kids? I knew once that was like your parting gift. That's
Yeah.
it. She knew it too. The writing was on the
I
wall.
mean, how often are you going to get to go to an amusement park that's rented out just for you for the day?
Plus, she can't go out in the sun. She's very fair skinned.
And she's from Alaska.
Singapore's not the place for her. She probably had to stay inside. She had a disadvantage.
Oh, they were all sweating.
So
the last
nobody
2
went
weeks.
home, and next week apparently more like I guess
a lot of
there
people
better
are
be an
being cut.
elimination next week. I want to see a damn rose ceremony.
So
or
did
I'm
you
gonna be
see
pissed.
any? Did you sleep through the drama between Anyika and Nicole?
I caught that at the end. What did
Okay.
my little Nicole say? She's a psychopath or something like
so
that.
when Elise was leaving, apparently she told Anyika that Nicole was only here to try to get out of Miami. She's grasping at any opportunity to leave Miami.
What do you mean? She doesn't. She's
She just
out of
doesn't
Miami.
want-
She's in
Yeah,
Singapore. What the
exactly.
fuck's she talking
so
about?
she's not on the show for the right reasons of falling in love and getting married to a TV person. So she's just
Oh.
here to try to win the competition as a stepping stone to
Got
do
it.
something else. And there was another girl. So she goes and tells him that. She's like, she's not here for the right reason. She doesn't
Yeah.
actually love you. She just wants to get out of Miami. This is her opportunity. And that girl goes back and he gets Nicole and he's talking to her about it. And she's like, that's not fucking true. I didn't say any of that. And she goes and confronts her. And the other girl who's sitting there goes, I was there. That's not what Elise said. She didn't say that. Like that's not what was said.
Ooh.
You made up a fucking lie.
Really?
Yeah. So now those two are at each other's throats, and he's like doing his. I need some
I
time.
saw that thing.
I
I
need
need
some
some
time.
time. That's when I come back. When I open my eyes and I see I need some time, and I'm like, oh fuck, who fucked up this time? And then I went back and watched a little bit.
So who
of
do you think's going home?
the troublemakers? He always said the
Anyika
trouble.
or Nicole or
Well,
both? Because someone's going home.
The one that lied.
So you think Anyika's out? Next?
Yeah.
Because we're down. We should do our draft back and forth. We each take one. And,
Yeah.
And then we get points based on who gets eliminated.
Well, so are you sure? I mean, I'll do the draft, but I want to make sure someone's getting eliminated, not just fucking
Someone
quitting
will
on my
get
own.
eliminated. But I mean, they could quit.
Okay, so yeah, whoever you draft, they have to still be there at the end.
Yeah.
Huh, but I want to make sure people are getting eliminated. I'm not watching this goddamn show.
No, people are going to be eliminated next week. That was a fluke episode.
I want people on the chopping block next week.
But that was a lot of drama.
Did they update this as to like who's left? No, they don't because all these
She's
people are
texting
still
me. It's
here.
all about the drama.
It's all. Is that the tagline for the show? It's all about the drama.
I hate the drama.
Yeah. I think Anyika goes home before Miami chick.
I think he likes Nicole, and Nicole was, she was wearing a nice dress. She had her tits out.
Was it a
for him.
statement dress, Brenton?
It was a statement dress.
I can't believe you know the term statement dress. She wore her statement dress.
She's
It's
telling me
amazing.
who to draft now.
Go ahead. Cheat. I'll still beat you. Who's left now? Do we have I want to see the people that are left.
Tell you,
So we know for sure who to draft here.
go to afterthefinalrose.blog, and it'll pull up.
Hold on.
It makes it super easy. I found this site, and they. Are we getting a call? Or is that.
I wish.
Getting a telemarketer?
I wish.
Put them on.
I wish.
We might have just won a trip.
Hello? Hello? Even a fucking telemarketer hangs up on me. Can you believe this shit? Yeah. That was a telemarketing call. People that get paid to call people, and they have to talk to them. And as soon as they heard my fucking voice on this podcast, you're on the phone with What's the Odds with Steve Renazizi, they fucking hang up on me. Damn!
Never mind. Your student loan's paid off.
By the way, I don't give a shit. I'm not giving you my home phone number, but people that have my home phone number, call me. I'll take a call from you guys, too. Don't make me act like a jerk up here by myself, please. After the final rose?
Afterthefinalrose.blog.
Blog, got it. I'm starting to get good at this. Afterthefinalrose.blog. Holy shit, Brenton.
So, yeah, this is what I like about it. You go down, and boom.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
They X their faces off like they don't belong on the earth anymore.
X'd, Elise red because she quit.
Oh, look at this is great.
You
this is
quit
what we needed.
on my love.
I love you after the final rose.blog. You made things easier. Boom. Let's do it, Brenton, because I got my shit together now. Now I'm ready to go down. I'll even give you the first draft pick. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take
shit. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna go with Cassie.
Fuck. All right. Okay, then I am going to take. Hold on. Hannah G.
That's a good call.
Thank you.
Good call.
Thank you.
I'll go with Kaylin.
Fuck! Oh, she's not going to win, but I'm going to have to go with Heather. She's the no kissing.
You missed it.
Missed what? I slept through it?
You
What?
slept through it.
What'd she do?
She got a kiss.
She did?
And he led with his tongue.
Oh, was she like, how'd she kiss? Was she like,
she was like hinting at it, just fucking kiss me already, guy, for like the entire date. And they didn't do it until they start in like the morning, right? Mm-hmm. And she's just hinting at it. And she's making noises and staring at him like, yeah, I'd love to experience new things.
Oh, my God.
And they ended up kissing around like fireworks at night. Yeah.
Oh.
So you took, what's her name? Heather?
Yeah, Heather. All right, your turn, right?
I will go.
I know the two choices you're doing right now.
How do you say her name?
Which one? Here, zoom in
Tasha?
on her. Tasha.
Scroll down. That girl.
Oh, you're done, dude. Get out of the way.
What are you talking about?
Ready? Here we go. Here's mine. Demi.
I will go. I'll go Katie.
Katie. Who the fuck is Katie? Hold on.
She's down one, far right.
Oh,
Katie.
okay. Got it. Hannah B. You could tell there's a pattern here, right? Pretty blondes. He's into it. You got my number one draft pick with Cassie, but it's going to be a pretty blonde, my friend.
Just need one to win.
Go ahead.
Let's see. So now it's basically
you got
who's going
Kerpa,
to be eliminated first.
Nicole.
That's all that's left. So
and Tasha.
No, I took Tasha.
You did?
Yeah, two rounds ago.
So Kerpa and Nicole, that's it?
No. We have, that's 8, so there's 4 left. So you have...
1, 2 you picked. You picked Demi. Hannah, Heather.
Are we missing?
Picked.
Oh, we
Katie.
have Sydney.
Where the fuck is Sydney?
Anyika, Nicole, and Kerpa. So out of those 4, I think Nick. I'm gonna go Nicole.
Damn it! I'll take Kerpa.
Then I'm gonna take Sydney.
And I'll do Anika, even though I think she's gone this week.
She's definitely gone first.
I'm so excited about this, guys. This is gonna be great.
This show still sucks.
This show is
Not good.
Loser.
Oh.
Okay, so the way it'll work is whoever gets eliminated first is 1 point to whoever has that person, and then the points go up consecutively, and that's how we'll keep score.
Cool.
Let's do the Grammys.
To the Grammys. Hi. The Grammys are interesting. I mean, I don't know who Travis Scott is. I don't know who any of these guys are.
I'm out of the loop too, but is he?
But I like that song "Sicko Mode" once I listen to it, and it curses a lot in it. So why the fuck would you pick that guy?
Yeah,
CBS.
It doesn't make any sense.
All right, let's see. What do you know the most of? Like, what do you listen to? So I'll give you like pop.
You're gonna shit on me.
No, I won't.
I love
Well,
classical film scores.
What?
That's what I listen to the most. I swear to God. That and comedy.
What?
Film scores.
So
Film scores.
you get in the car.
I like classical film scores.
Classical in the
I like the music that's composed, not the soundtrack. The
so
film
glad I'm doing
music
this podcast
that's
with you.
composed.
I'm so glad I'm getting
That's
to
my
open up
favorite genre of music.
the onion that is Brenton Biddlecombe with all these various layers.
I fucking love it.
You get in the car in the morning, Brenton, with your dog
And I listen to some John
to
Williams.
come here, and you listen to
Listen
John
to some
Williams.
Hans Zimmer.
Okay. Have you ever gone to the? I've gone to the John Williams show at the
I
Hollywood
go
Bowl.
every year.
Yeah, it's
I
amazing.
go to 2 of the shows.
and then I leave it.
2 of the 3 shows.
I leave it there.
I live it
You fucking
Daily.
drive to work.
daily.
Hey, so I'm Brenton Biddlecombe. I get in the car and I put my thing down. I turn on the radio and I start to drive, and it's bum 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 bum
It gets
Bum,
me
bum,
so
bum, bum.
jacked up for the day.
bum 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 bum. This is how you get to fucking work, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Are you an insane person?
No. I have class. I'm cultured. Cultured.
Hi, I'm Brenton Biddlecombe.
Can I say this?
I'm off to take on
Can I
the world.
say this? It didn't use. It was more of a niche market, but it's becoming more and more mainstream. Those
What
concerts
more-
are popping
those
up
movies were-
everywhere.
Yeah. But-
That music is going to outlast everything that you listen to.
Oh my god.
100%. And Hans Zimmer played Coachella, so it's becoming popular.
Yeah. Okay.
It's-
No, I'm not saying it's not great music. I just
It
think
is
it's a
great
very
music.
odd choice to
No,
like.
it's just what I'm into. I love
For
it.
certain moods to get me in a mood, I know like the Forrest Gump soundtrack. I know. Just
Alan
that little.
Silvestri, brilliant, brilliant.
Baby Brenton Biddlecombe, stand up on this table and dance for us right now so we can all see you dance around. I'll put on some of your favorite Hans Zimmer, and I want to watch you scoot around this table.
I'm not the
We can
only
all
one.
see you.
I'm not the only
He's
one.
about this big.
I'm not the only one.
Oh, man.
I will
Oh,
enjoy a bad movie
fucking
because
A,
the
dude.
music is good. That's a fact. So I can tell you who's going to win that Grammy. And probably the comedy Grammy is usually pretty easy to pick because it's just
Yeah,
like
which
who's
one's
the
that?
most
Who's up there for that?
who's the most popular.
Musical theater? Is that it? No. Which words?
It would be spoken word.
Spoken word. Here we go.
Oh no, go back. Sorry.
Bingo.
So spoken word's going to be for books. You're all over the place. It was right next to spoken word. There was a comedy section.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just to the
fuck.
right. Comedy.
Bingo. All right. Annihilation by
So,
Patton.
It will go to.
Ooh, Chappelle.
I got to agree because this category.
Nope. Jim
it usually-
Gaffigan won.
But it's usually whoever the most popular comic is, that's who gets it. So it was like,
Yeah.
I think like Stephen Colbert won it one year when
Yeah.
he was up against. And I'm not knocking Stephen Colbert; he's a very funny guy. But his was like kind of like a silly, like here's a gag album, and he was up against like some beast hour specials, like
Yeah.
legitimate, like 5 years of work into these specials, and he won because it's just a popularity contest. They don't give a shit about this category; it's not even televised.
I think it's, yeah.
So it's going to be Chappelle.
Chappelle. Although, I thought Patton, his special did touch on some pretty sensitive stuff for him. And so, I think that would be my second
Yeah,
My
that's
dark horse.
Dark horse, but it's going to be Chappelle.
I think Chappelle is just, he's the GOAT. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's. I didn't even
There's
realize you could win
63
a fucking
categories, by the way.
Grammy.
63 categories.
God damn, I didn't know. 63 categories. How long is this show?
No, they televise like maybe a third of them.
What about rock? Who's the best rock band? Best
Well,
rock performance. I've seen the Arctic Monkeys.
Chris Cornell.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. But Greta Van Fleet is like the.
Come on. I watched those guys on Saturday Night Live, and look, they're great vocally. Like, what are they supposed to be, like a new Zeppelin? But it's kind of nuts to look at them.
Yeah, they dress from a different era.
Hailstorm?
Don't know who that is. I don't know
Fever
who the Fever
333
333 is.
You got to go with
But
Chris Cornell.
yeah, it'd be tough to. I mean, that Arctic Monkeys album, it was very Bowie-esque. If you've listened to it,
Yeah?
it's like a great tribute to David Bowie.
When did you listen to it?
In between
A Zimmer and a fucking
Exactly.
Schneider or whatever the other guy you said was.
little Marco Beltrami.
Marco Beltrami. Sounds like the guy who built your fucking driveway.
But yeah, it's a great album, but I would have to go Chris Cornell just because everyone's going to go Chris Cornell. It's, again, this is a popularity contest.
Chris Cornell wins because he's dead. You got any, you know rock, Emma?
I'm a huge Arctic Monkeys fan.
Do you think that
It's a
was
good
a great album?
right?
Yeah, is that which one is it?
Four out of five?
4 out of 5.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Have you heard any of these When Bad Does Good by Cornell, Made in
No.
America? Who's the Fever 333?
I have no idea.
Greta Van Fleet, you like them?
Yeah.
Because they look like little children dancing around with talent.
They are little children. You
They
realize
are.
their drummer's like 18 years old.
Yeah, they're
It's like a
babies.
fucking talent show up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I guess they are good.
They're kids.
I would take Arctic Monkeys on that though, but
You think they win?
I don't know the other ones. So
Who's
it's kinda hard to
Hailstorm? You
say.
ever heard of them? Hailstorm? Is it Hailstorm or Halliestorm?
We
I don't
sound
know.
so old right
We
now.
are, dude. This is fucking.
Who is this hailstorm?
Welcome to Aging Gracefully with Steve Ryan. Yeah, I'll say Chris Cornell's gonna win it because he's dead. And that guy's voice is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fuck
Let's
everybody
scroll
else.
down. Scroll down and we'll get. Oh God, I don't know any metal. Oh,
Well, let's do record of the year.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, I like it like I like it. I'll tell you this. That show is. I mean, that song is pretty fucking gnarly. I love it. My kids love it. We can all listen to it. Oh, he's so handsome. What's his name? I like Cardi B.
Is it record of the year though?
Oh my God, how many fucking
She has like a cult following. People are obsessed with her.
dude? Her Instagram is nuts.
It's out of this
she
world.
has no idea anything, but she just has a strong opinion about everything, and it's wonderful. The Joke, Brandy Carlisle. I like This Is America a lot. I think that was the best video of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's best record of the year. I didn't listen to the whole thing. God's Plan, Drake.
Take a nap after 15 minutes. I would go. Whew. I haven't listened to any of these.
I finally found out yesterday that Bradley Cooper sings that song "Shallow." Did you know that?
Mhm.
I did not know that.
There was a video posted. Lady Gaga was performing in Vegas.
In
and he
Vegas,
came
that's
out
when I
and
found
sang
out. I was
with
like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "This
Oh, yeah.
probably went terribly." I'm like, "Oh
He's-
fuck, he's the guy that
he's
sings the song."
talented.
I know. I wish he was just
I don't
better
know.
looking.
Is
I
it
think his
him
career
playing
would be
guitar
better.
though?
Probably, dude. Probably. He probably is one of
He's
those people. That's
everything.
like, I have to learn
He's
how to do it all
everything.
to be the guy.
Fuck, this is tough. Because, yeah,
I'm
I agree
saying-
with you. Childish Gambino's going to win, but I don't think he wins Record of the Year.
Record of the year this year,
I don't think he wins Record
and the
of
winner is Rockstar by Post Malone.
Okay.
Better now, better now. I think it better now, better now.
I
Yep.
will go.
Baby Brenton says
I'm going to go God's Plan, Drake.
God's plan. God has a plan for Brenton, and it's the fact that he's a loser. Emma, do you have a better choice for record of the year?
What was the list again? The
I
four?
Like It by Cardi B. The Joke by Brandy Carlisle. This Is America by Childish Gambino. God's Plan by Drake. Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. All in the Stars by Kendrick Lamar. Rockstar by Post Malone, and The Middle by Zedd.
I feel like it's either gonna be This Is America or Cardi B.
Oh, fuck it, Emma. All right,
So
you
we're
gotta
all on
pick
the
one,
same
Emma.
page.
I have to pick one.
You got it. Yeah, well, that's kind of
The
the
Grammys have to
the show. That's kind of the thing of the
That's kind
show.
of the point.
Yeah.
Damn. I'll take Cardi B. Why not?
Yeah, baby. She likes it like that. Emma likes it like that. All right. I like that. Let's get a different song of the year. Ooh, I want to do that
You
one.
skipped over album of the year because there's a big difference between record and album.
What the fuck? What's the difference?
I have no idea.
So the
I've
record
never had it explained to
is
me.
the record a single and the album's the whole album?
I don't know because a record is a record and an
Award
album is
to
an
feature
album.
artist songwriter for new material. Oh my god, who gives a fuck? Just this is all the same shit.
Record of the year is a single or a one-track release.
Got it.
Album
Okay.
is the whole album.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Going out on a limb and still
Well,
being
then
correct.
that makes me want to change my answer
oh,
then,
Christ.
knowing that.
Here we go. All
Because
right,
now
let's
I will
back.
go. I will go with Childish Gambino.
So
If
you're
it's
gonna-
just one song,
Yep.
then yeah.
Childish
Wait,
Gambino.
is that what we were just doing?
That was what we were
my
just
God.
doing.
Yes, that's
Oh
one
yeah,
song.
I would change to Childish Gambino too because I think Cardi might win for that whole album.
Okay, fine.
I don't
All
even
right.
know if it's nominated.
Are you
It
sticking
is.
with Rockstar?
Not now.
So
Not
we're
now
all-
that you
we're all
guys all
going
just
Childish
jumped ship.
Gambino.
No, yeah, I like that song a lot.
Yeah.
I thought yes.
I mean, name it something. Call it Song of the Year, but then there's another category that's going to be Song of the Year. It's so stupid.
I really think This Is America's going to win, though, dude.
Yeah.
It was the song of the year.
It is a very
It
important
absolutely
song.
was.
Don't use important, Emma.
What? That's how people talk about it.
Emma's taking a knee right now.
Yeah, no. Put your fist down, Emma. All right. Let's get on to the album of the year. Cardi B, that's what you think, Invasion of Privacy, Emma? Then you
Yeah,
got yeah,
maybe.
I'll give
I
you
don't.
the other
What
choices.
are the other ones?
You can look at the screen. Can you see it? You got eyes or no? All right. You got the
Yeah, I got eyes.
By the way, I Forgive You by Brandy Carlisle, Scorpion by Drake, Her by Her? Her by Her?
Mm-hmm.
Her by Her?
It might be H-E-R.
Okay. Zim. Beer Bongs and Bentleys, Post Malone. Dirty Computer, Janelle Monáe. Oh, sorry, Janelle Monáe. Golden Hour, Casey Musgraves.
The
Black
Donald Trump
Panther, the
story.
album. Oh, my gosh. Brenton, which one are you going to vote for? Brenton, there's an album up there, a studio album. Oh, they did that for you, Brenton.
Once again, Steve,
What?
that's a soundtrack, not a score.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. You're
That is a
so
soundtrack.
dumb. I don't understand what that
Soundtrack.
means.
Soundtrack is just a bunch of songs that they use in the movie. The score is specifically scored to the visual.
I didn't ask you, Emma, for your opinion
I'm
or what you
just
thought.
clarifying.
She's 100% right.
All right, fine. I still think you're going to vote for that, though.
I'm not going to vote
All
for
right.
that. I'm not
I
going
think
with
your
that.
heart wants to.
No.
All right. Well, who are you going to vote for then? Who do you think's going to vote for? Who are you
I have
gonna
not
bet on?
listened to any of these
Me neither,
up there. So I will go Cardi B.
Oh,
just betting blind.
jeez. Yeah, okay. The millennials stick together. I get this. Fine.
I've
going.
heard really good things about Casey Musgrave. People are really into her right now, but I don't know anything about it.
I wish we could play her music. Otherwise, we get pinged by. You get
You can play 5
hammered to a
seconds.
fucking cross by YouTube. I'm going with my man Post Malone. He's a friend of mine. He saw me perform at the Improv a couple weeks ago. We exchanged face tattoos. I put his number on a face tattoo. He put his number on my face. So we're set. I'm going with my man. So wait, what the hell song of the year then? This is nuts.
A songwriters award. So this is lyrically, I guess. They
I
they
think
deem
that might go to
this
the
is-
writers, not the performers.
Yeah.
Got it. A songwriter. Okay, the guy that wrote the song. All right. Well, I think Shallow wins this one. Mark Ronson and Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. You think This Is America?
Yeah, I'll go This Is America.
Is the middle? Why don't you just meet me in the middle? Is that the?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
We are not the people to be going over this.
I think this is. I'm sorry. Shallow wins that one.
I think maybe This Is America, because isn't Childish Gambino done? This is his
What do you
last
mean
year.
he's done? I think he's doing Coachella this year, isn't
Yeah,
he?
but he's not put it like this is the end of Childish Gambino. He's putting the project to bed. Like he's not going to make any more music after this.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I've heard.
All right. We'll see.
Ooh, best new artist.
It's a good way to
Steve.
get an award, though.
Steve, best new artist.
Oh,
We're all caught up on this one.
Finally, we get to the ones that I know about. By the way, Chloe X Halle sang the America the Beautiful. They did a good job.
They did.
And that's how I didn't even know who they were. Dude, Greta Van Fleet, her, Dua Lipa.
Oh, I know Dua Lipa.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she put out that song with Diplo a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one.
You've definitely heard it, I promise.
That's what my wife says, by the way.
If you've been at a Target, you've
fucking
probably
idiot?
heard it.
What do you listen to?
I'm going Greta Van Fleet because I really like them. I've seen them live twice now.
I'm going to go say Greta Van Fleet, too, because I saw them on SNL. And they look young, like exactly what the kids want.
I'm going to go Georgia Smith because I love her.
Georgia Smith? Is she a country lady?
No,
Oh.
not at all.
Oh, Georgia Smith. Dude.
How many of these do you want to do? 'Cause
None.
there's
No
63.
more. 63. I'm done already.
Let's just find the best score.
Best score?
Let's go best score.
I'm going to go back to the fucking idiot page then because I'm not scrolling down to find best score.
Do you want to go through
Musical theater? Is that what it's in?
Let's
Brenton,
see.
you tell me where you want me to
Music,
point to.
video, film, bottom right.
Bottom right. Okay, here we go. Best music video? Oh, This Is America's going to win that one for sure.
Yeah. You just went. Just scroll down. Just scroll down a ton.
Oh, my
Just
God.
scroll down a ton. It was like 63. 60.
Reggae.
Keep going. Okay, now I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are.
Fucking musical score, he says to me. Here we go. Music in a film?
Yes. No. Go back up. Go back up. Where's the category?
Oh, contemporary classical composition? A composer's award for a contemporary classical composition.
Go back up. Go
composed by-
back up. Go back up.
All right, oh, this is it. I see
There it
John
is.
Williams.
There it is.
I see John
There
Williams.
it is.
Oh, it's Boner City for
Okay.
Brenton. Here we go. Oh, well, you look and I'll do the introductions, okay? Fuchs, Piano Concerto, Spiritualist, Poems of a Life, Glacier, Rush, Joanne Folletta, conductor, Gold, The Kingsingers, Nigel Short, producer, The John Adams Collection, Simon Rattle, conductor, John Williams at the Movies, Jerry Jerkin. Jerkin?
Go back up because
Junkin.
Right
Sorry,
either.
sorry, Jerry.
Keep going back up. This isn't the
Oh,
film one.
Holy shit. You're
Yeah,
going to
there's
sit
There's
through.
a lot of this.
Oh, my God. Choral
This is
performance.
nuts.
Best opera. Classical.
Wait, go back down.
Down.
Go back down. What was the one?
Can you
What was the
Command
first one
F
under
and find
classical?
it? Is that easier?
Dude, you're talking to the wrong fucking dude here, bro.
Okay, go scroll back.
Scroll
Let's see,
up.
Let's see what's in the low 70s.
Low 70s.
What's that one?
Production. And immersive audio. Remixing. Oh, here we go. Remixing.
Fucking
Producer.
category.
Historical. Bro, no one gives a even the Grammys
they
don't
don't-
give a fuck about the music you listen to.
Most
Brenton.
of these awards are given out off.
Composing and arranging. Is that it?
Yes,
This is it. Don't make me do this again.
this is it.
Which one of these? Let's look at them and tell me which one you want to go over because I don't want to fucking sit. Arrangement and instrumentals.
No, it's
You want to do the arrangement and
this one right
this
here.
one.
Best instrumental composition.
okay, here we go. First of all, Alan Silvestri, don't you love him?
I do,
You do love him. Infinity War.
but it's going to be The Shape of Water.
The Shape of
That's
Water.
what I was gonna say.
Wait, you have an opinion on this? Really? Would
Yes,
you-
movie scores. I
yeah.
went to film school for sound. Of course, I have an
So
opinion.
excuse
Hey,
me. Maybe
welcome to
maybe
the
I'm
party,
fucking
Steve.
asshole. Maybe I'm the asshole.
I mean, I don't listen to them in my car on my way to work, but I do pay attention.
yeah. And by the way, I have a great friend that does musical composition for movies and stuff. But I
Do you
just
know how great it is
what?
to just put it on in the background and work? It's so good. It's not distracting, and it's soothing, and it's good for you.
You know what,
good for your
dude?
mind.
I got to say something right now. I think you may have turned me on to something new. I'm going to try this, and I'm being serious here because I have been writing a lot more recently, and I have been
It
getting
helps
distracted.
So much.
and I'm going to try it. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to make even more fun of you. It's going to be really, really bad.
I'll send you a list of things you should listen to.
All right, so you think who's going to win?
It's going to be Shape of Water, and here's why. Alexandre Desplat, brilliant composer. He's also going to win, I think, the Oscar this year for he did Isle of Dogs.
Oh, Isle of
and
Dogs.
he did like the last couple Harry Potters, and he's won I think at least one or maybe two Oscars before. He's very good.
Oh yeah.
It's also great music to fall asleep to.
No problem. Can I get to my monologue, please?
Well, who are you taking?
I don't give a fuck. Chrysalius? Crystal? Jeremy Kittle.
Jeremy Kittle?
No. I'm taking Infinity War because I like Alan Silvestri, and I don't like the fact you turned your back on him.
Do you know what else he composed that you love?
Rocky.
No.
Godfather.
No.
Groundhog's Day.
No. Back to the Future.
No fucking way. That's the power of the ink. That was Huey Lewis in the News, sir.
No, he composed the score to it.
Yeah, well, that's the one I care about. So, but I'll take Alan Silvestri.
Okay.
Because I also like Max Silvestri, the comedian. So, I gotta pull this monologue up. Gosh darn it! Here we go. Get rid of these guys. Get rid of this. Oh, can you do the Bet DSI plug while I do this?
Yeah, guys, go to Bet DSI. It's a great site if you want to bet, especially on the things that we're talking about. They do prop bets. You can literally bet on anything: pop culture, current events, politics, sports, of course. And if you use the code WTO100, they will match whatever your first deposit is. So that's WTO100 Bet DSI. It is going to handle all of your betting needs.
Steel. Oh gosh, is this it? Yep.
Yep. Go with the 2-minute and 43-second clip.
So because I'll get my jacket on while you do it. You want to set it up? Because I lost the bet, I do pay off my bets, and so
you say that like I don't pay off my bets.
you did.
I'm not Ari.
You did.
I
And
let
Ari
you
paid off
slap
the
me
bet, too.
fucking hard twice.
Let's see this thing on. We've talked about this jacket, everyone.
That's not that bad of a jacket.
That's what Emma said too.
It's
I mean, you look
Saints.
like a
It's
time
beautiful.
traveler that just grabbed the first thing that he could find. But it's not that bad of a jacket.
Time traveling back from the 70s to when I was born.
That's not that bad.
Look, it's a nice jacket.
It's one of those leather jackets are a thing where it's like, unless you wear them all the time, it's like when you see someone that wears glasses for the first
and then
time
they don't
or
wear
they
glasses.
don't. Yeah,
like
and
the leather jacket guy wears the leather jacket all the time.
all the time. So you get used
When I
to
come
it.
in, people are like, "Oh,
Leather
oh!"
jackets, for the most part, look good. But it's a thing that your eyes have to get used to when you see someone that doesn't wear one wearing one.
You also have to break it in. The leather will like fit to you the more
Yeah.
you wear
It does
So it'll.
fit
Exactly.
nicely.
But like it's like kind of like a new pair of leather shoes. You know, you have to like break them in and they like form to your feet. That's what a leather jacket will do. The
I
same
can't
thing.
really do that well. Do you know why?
It's not broken in.
No, because I have some sort of rash under my armpits because of the fucking hot tub in Park City.
I thought you were going to say the shingles.
No, I would. If it turns out to be the shingles, I'm going to go
You
to the doctor
can't
later
get
on.
shingles.
I promise you, Brenton.
You had the chicken pox.
Well, that's fine.
I didn't give you shingles.
Then you should be rest easy.
You're stressed out, and it's going to affect you, and you're going to get
No, it's
shingles,
from
and
the
you're going
hot
to blame
tub.
me.
I think, but O'Neill doesn't have it.
You're in the
so
hot tub
I'm
with-
worried.
but does
I don't
everyone
think
else
Bert
have
has
it?
either?
I was going to
No,
say.
I haven't asked Ari either.
You probably got something from Ari.
I need the.
What's more likely, Emma? What's the odds that Steve caught something from me just sitting across the table, or from Ari sharing a hot tub and a place for 5 days?
I definitely think it was Ari in the hot tub. If I had to
It
take
wasn't
one of
necessary.
those.
By the end of the week, the hot tub did look like extra frothy.
Gross.
You know, what? Gross. All six of us were in it every night smoking cigars.
But that happens. Like my friends
it
and I
was
got
probably
an Airbnb.
me.
That happens. My friends and I got an Airbnb. And we were in the pool for like 3 days, and we all ended up with weird rashes and
Right?
stuff. Yeah, no, it's not
Yeah,
crazy.
they probably haven't
So
cleaned
I'm
out the hot
fine.
tub. It's winter.
But
Yeah.
if it happens to be shingles, I need the words here, Brenton.
I think
What am
you'd know
gonna
if it
do?
was shingles.
And how do I get the sound on this? I can
I mean,
plug
you
this.
just
into
got to
this. Hold on,
watch
I
it.
know.
Just do like the
Yeah,
first
hold
30
on.
seconds.
Here we go.
It's not much. It's just a lot of crying and
Okay, I'm going to back it up a bit. Oh, she's so good in this. By the way, I sat next to Sally Field on a plane one time, and just seeing her, she's such a comforting, such a wonderful, comforting presence.
All
back
the way.
further.
Oh,
All the
it
way?
starts right at the beginning.
Here we go.
Shelby was right. This is a brown football.
Oh, honey, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Steve, are you okay?
I can jump all the way to Texas and back, but my daughter, she never could. I'm so mad. I want to know why. I want to know why Shelby's life is over. I want to know how that baby will ever know how wonderful his mother was. Will he ever know what she went through for him? Oh, God, I want to know why. Why? Lord, I wish I could understand. No. It's not supposed to happen this way. I'm supposed to go first. I've always been ready to go first. I don't think I can take this. I don't think I can take this. I just want to hit somebody till they feel as bad as I do. I just want to hit something. I want to hit it hard.
Here. Hit Wheezy.
Hit this. Go ahead, Malin. Slapper. Are you crazy? Hit her.
Are you high, Clary? Clary, have you lost your mind?
We'll sell T-shirts saying I slapped Weezer Boudreaux.
Dude, the
Hang on,
greatest.
I'm seeing if I can find.
Why?
So you can.
Oh, gosh. I practiced hard on that one. Oh.
It's just going to be embedded videos. There's nowhere to find like the text of this speech.
Why? I want my daughter back.
I can jog to Texas.
I can jog to Texas,
can't.
but she can't. And I want to know why. Why? What else? Oh, dude. Oh. All right. Oh,
I'm ready when you are.
I wish I need more words than that. Hold on, let me go back and listen again. There's no way to pull up this like the actual mod. Oh, here we go. Let me get.
I'm supposed to go first. I've always been ready to go first.
You know what you can do?
Yeah.
Go to the options, put on the closed captioning.
Oh, here we go. Good idea, Brenton Biddlecombe. Here we go. So, all right, I'll play along from right here, and I'll lower the sound, and I'll just play along with this. Ready? Shelby was right. Shelby was right. This is a brown football. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I could jog all the way to Texas and back, but Shelby couldn't. I'm fine. I'm so mad. I don't know what to do. I don't know why. I want to know Shelby's life is over. I want to know why that baby will never know how wonderful her mother was. I want to know why she'll never know what she was doing. I want to know why. I wish you could understand. No. This isn't happening. No. This isn't supposed to happen this way. I'm supposed to go first. I was always ready to go first. I could do this. I could take this. I could take it, and she couldn't, and I couldn't take it from her. I wanted to feel as bad as I do. I want to hit something. That's what I want to hit something. I want to hit something right now. I'm going to hit you. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Shelby killed herself when she saw you in that jacket.
Dude, that's pretty good. I actually got emotional during that run. Oh, the lead up to it, too. Goddamn, Sally Field is so good. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, bet paid off, I believe. Thank you very much. I guess when you go...
And the Oscar goes to?
What was that? What was I, 7-3 in the
playoffs?
The
closed captioning. Brown football.
Brown football. Yeah, that's what did it to me. The brown football on Sunday made me have to do this monologue and wear this jacket. Guys, I believe that is our podcast for the week. Brenton, do you have any dates you'd like to plug?
Yeah, we actually a lot going on. We're doing, if you're in the Los Angeles area, we're doing All Things Comedy Live.
Oh, I can't do the show in the Belly Room on Thursday.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Okay.
Steve is no longer doing the show on Thursday.
I got to do something in the Ice House at 9 that I signed up to do before that, and then I got to come to store it. So
for your late spots.
For the late
What are you
spot.
working on, by the way?
I'm working on something. I'm doing a story for Ari's Storyteller Show in 2
you're
weeks.
working on the story?
I'm working on the story.
Oh, are
yeah.
you doing the big main room show?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's kind of reached out, and we might do it. So we cracked the nut this weekend in Utah, so I might do the story again.
So see Steve. He's doing late spots this week, tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, doing midnight spots all week at the Comedy Store.
It'll be
so
like
if you're up super late and you want to hear a dark story, come on down and check it out.
But we'll be doing All Things Comedy live shows Thursday in Los Angeles at 7:45 at the Laugh Factory, and then 8 o'clock in the Belly Room. 2 shows that night.
February 21st weekend, I will be in Vancouver at Yuck Yucks as part of the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival up there in Vancouver. So tickets are on sale on my website and also at the Just for Laughs website. They're almost sold out, so get tickets. If you're in Vancouver, I can't wait to see you. I haven't been up there ever. I haven't performed in Vancouver ever, so I'm excited.
It's fucking great.
I'm looking forward to it. That is it. We'll be back next week for an all-new live podcast. I thank you. I will talk to you then. Please call, guys. For the love of God.
Steve's lonely, you guys.
It's just because I'm sick of talking to Brenton. I really am. And he's not, you know how he is. You see him. He's not the brightest. So please call. We can argue
I'm trying to enlighten you.
I feel like people have said they've tried to call. People keep saying they're trying to call, but I don't think that's the truth.
Calling the wrong number.
I know. All right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.
Steve Red is easy. Soccer. What the fuck? Dude, I can't take this Lady Gaga thing. We can bet on that too. What's the odds? Welcome back. It's insane. Welcome back to What's the Odds?